Okay, cool. Howdy. It's been like a billion years. But I'm streaming. Uh, yeah. First stream of the year. Welcome. Um, it's been like a while since I've also played a visual novel. So I thought I would, give this one a try because it's like 11k words apparently. On the itch page for Soul of Sovereignty, which is what you see here. um, I feel like I've read something with like 11k words, 10k words in like 6 hours, maybe less than that. Some people take like way shorter. I take my time when I'm reading. This'll take me like between like 3 to like 6 hours or something, I feel like. So we'll see how long I go for, whether I'm tapping out or anything. Yeah. I feel like... Okay, I said I haven't played a visual novel in a while, but I have been playing Virish Evermore, which is an Otome game. Story's really good. And I guess also Fate Grand Order, which the storytelling on that, it's a gacha game. The storytelling is like really good. At the very least in like the later chapters, it's pretty good. And they lean more into the visual novel roots that it has, rather than like just having it be dialogue. They also have like actual novel segments, which I really like. Yeah. So, anyways, I like bought this like kind of close to when it first came out. I can't lie. This was a long time coming. New year, let's start this off by trying to finish a relatively short visual novel, you know? Yeah. So, yeah. I feel like this is gonna be kind of fun to read. It's cold in the game. I remember seeing like snow. And it's cold over here too. It's, pretty chilly. So, cold weather, comfy VN. I don't know if this is gonna be comfy. I heard there's a batshit crazy lady in this. Maybe batshit is kind of strong, but like, I've heard there's a funny woman in this, and I love funny ladies. So, I'm ready. I'm really ready. Yeah. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I'm on the lookout. Crazy for crazy. Alright, let's go. Okay, this music's like really pretty, very atmospheric. Ooh, my mouse cursor over here. Can you? Yeah, okay. Whoa. Dude, this art is awesome. ggdg never misses. Goat never misses. Thought I told you to run, kiddo. Got orange text, huh? What does it look like I'm doing? Getting caught. But hey, I get it. You've got a heart. That's what landed you in this mess, right? Sorry, kid. Really, I am. Wish there were more I could do for you, but both of us are out of options. I like that, not to, like, interrupt story flow. I really like so far, we've got, like, the text doesn't, like, come all at once. Like, it stops at specific points, so it kind of, like, mimics the flow of, like, dialogue, which I really like. I really like it when visual novels do that. Like the punctuation and stuff, and, like, there's pauses, so there's more emphasis. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's good. I like that. Very good. Okay. Alright, we're locking in. This is gonna be good. Okay. That's telling me. That's already telling me this is... Okay. Alright. Okay. 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 So, where are you gonna go? Where you said. Somewhere I can dream. Where I can be as selfish as I want to be. Only question is what to do when no place like that exists. But I'll figure something out. I noticed the records you swiped from my office. You're not really going after it, are you? Thanks for the lead, old man. Her smile? Maybe I'll see you in the next world. Maybe it's more like, maybe I'll see you in the next world. Something. I feel like she's got like a playful lilt to her voice. I can't quite capture that because I'm not like that great at acting, but like, you know what I mean? Like, soft, playful, mischievous, selfish. Sorry, I love women. Alright. The Lamplight, Heart of Tarn. The first inn to become famous after the treasure hunting boom took off. A few decades ago, on a day like this, it would have been swarming with people. Heart of Tarn. Okay. Tonight, there's only one customer. Loic. Lois! Lois, the customer. In a manner of speaking, anyway. I arrived a few months ago, needing a place to stay while I continued my search in the area. Alma's pride wouldn't let her take money from an old friend, but I eventually convinced her to accept my services instead. Since then, I've been helping her look after the guests here. Guests, yes. The village is sick and elderly given shelter from the unkind weather, not customers. Most were once treasure hunters themselves, but the age for that ended too soon, before they'd found anything to build a life on. Ooh, okay, we got that cloth. So then we got the long sleeve with like the triangle glove part with like, oh, this is, that's the, they got the slutty sleeve on. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay. I'll fuck with that. Tonight's dinner could be described charitably as soup, or realistically as onion water. Most of our guests chose the latter. Though I normally try to encourage them to keep up healthy appetites, I couldn't blame them for the nearly full dishes I gathered this time. Alma's a terrific cook, really, but I doubt she sees much point in trying these days. I can't blame her either. The dining room is deserted, tabletops lined with dust, rugs trampled thin. I also enjoy seeing, like, this layout. I think text box on the bottom is, like, classic and it's good. But, like, seeing the text box on the right side, ever since, like, I played, like, a bit of Disco Elysium and I saw, like, the text box on, like, the right side, and I started noticing it more, it's, like, it's nice, you know? Because you get to see the text side by side with, like, whatever the background is. Yeah. The dining room is deserted, tabletops lined with dust, rugs trampled thin. The television is purely decorative now, with no signal to pick up since Tarn was cut off years ago. Oh, okay. About the only glimmer of the past comes from the crackling fireplace, where explorers would have once crowded together, sharing stories. I like this, like, texture of coloring. It reminds me of, like, what is this, crayons? It's nice. Charcoal? Yeah. Gonna come down or what? Ooh, okay, alright, that's what we're dealing with. That's the pair. Okay. Yeah, I played this for a little bit before. So, I vaguely remember this. The character art's really nice. I like the lineless look. I don't want to say lineless, I guess, because it's just, like, not black outline, right? I like the shading on the hair, like the black shading. I really love when art, like, does, like, black shading. I think it's really cool looking, very stylish. It's very cool here. I'm also... Maybe my bar's on the floor. I don't know. Maybe I should be playing more, like, Western, like, developed, indie visual novels. Like, wow, an adult woman with graying hair, and she looks like an older woman. That's crazy! She looks good. She looks good. Yeah. Very nice art. Wow, yeah. Alma, the owner of the Lamplight. She leans against the bar, smoking a cigarette. Lois! Okay, yeah, alright, I've seen art of this guy. Yeah, he's cute. Kind of pretty. I like the texture of his hair. It's, like, fluffy, kind of bouncy. Like, I like it. I like it. They have unique faces, too. Yeah, of course, my goat would always pull through with this kind of stuff. I say my goat because, I was a big fan of Gigi's Cucumber Quest, and then, what was it, Lady of the Shard, I think it was, that they made as well, like a one-shot. Those were both really good, so, I'm a fan. Lois, I can't keep calling this dude Lois, I can't do him like that. Loic, I like the color of, like, the flower, like the brooch on his, like on the hood, like the His right, our left. I like seeing that. Colors are nice. It really pops out, especially against like the solid like beige and then like the black. Also like black turtleneck, like alright, okay, slay. Let's go, king. Round glasses too? Okay, yeah. This dude's kinda styling. I like it. I dig it. Oh, I didn't see you. You were saying something. What? And don't say how badly you want me to clean this place up. No. Well, no, but you really ought to consider selling the TV at least. It may be old, but it'll still work in the mosaic. Okay, so his sleeve's like puffy. So it's like a puffy sleeve, and then like around like the wrist area, it like tightens up. And then that's the, yeah, okay. Yeah, and he's the one with like the sleeve that goes up the back of the hand. Okay, alright, yeah, alright, okay, I see. Alright, very nice character design, okay. Huh, is that all? I know you know, Alma. It just caught my eye. I join her at the bar and set down the tray. Something hangs heavy in the air as we look over the empty room together. Instead, I decide to turn my gaze outside. Very beautiful bath. The largest windows face away from the mosaic, out toward the promise of the new world. What is the mosaic? Okay. I've grown used to the view now. The towering shadows of mountains, empty homes scattered in the snow. Only tonight. Someone's coming. Oh. By the time I make it to the door, the visitor has collapsed in a heap at the threshold. Oh. Give me a hand, would you? Yeah. Oh, a woman. You know, is this the orange lady from the start? Cause she... Tinfoil hat time. Cause she's bathed in the orange glow of the fireplace, so she's also orange, like the text from earlier, which is also orange. I don't know. I'm just saying shit. Alright, let's keep going. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She does look awfully pale, but I think she'll be alright. Pallid woman. There we are. How are you feeling? Welcome, dear. Oh, she looks so kindly here. Okay, maybe it's not her too, like, okay. Oh, Alma's old customer service voice. It's been a while since I've heard that. Yeah, no, she's switched at, like, the drop of a hat, but also, like, collapsed girl outside. Yeah. No, it's, yeah, that's sweet. She's really, like, naturally soothing. Maybe not naturally, like, this is definitely, like, it's customer service. She's definitely built this up, but, like, it's nice how, like, soothing she's able to be. Will you be needing a room? Or maybe you're just here to dine with us tonight. Room? Then I've made it? This is the lamplight. The one and only. Serving the spirit of discovery since... Oh, thank goodness. I need your help. Her face! Great. Another charity case. Don't be heartless, Alma. A decent meal is the very least we can offer. Yeah. As Alma trudges to the kitchen, I take a seat across from the stranger. Oh, she's so cute! What? Oh my gosh. Oh, and we got, like, matching coat fluffs. She's, like, cute. Her eyes kind of remind me of, what is it? Bravely Default type art style. Yeah. She's so cute! She's so cute! She's so cute! I love girls. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I think let me change my... Hold on. There we go. Wanted to change my stream info real quick, as I realized I didn't put in an adjective there. Okay, there we go. That's better. You should know there's an emphasis on that decent. I wouldn't set my expectations too high if I were you. Oh, I'll be happy with anything. You're too kind. But we haven't even gotten to your problem. You said you needed help? The woman breathes a long, thin sigh. There's somewhere I need to get to. I heard this was a gathering place for treasure hunters, so I hoped one of them could escort me. But where are you headed? Do you know of a ruin near here called the Hollow Temple? Forget it. I like how her eyes like snapped open. Nice subtle changes. I like that. Alma emerges from the kitchen with a lukewarm cup of soup in her hand. She hands it off to the woman. Waste of a trip, honey. It's a short walk, sure, but the woods are infested. If you're not going to pay for a room, at least spare me from having to report your body to the shield. Alma. What? Better to be honest. I have to. I have to go. I saw it in a dream. The god of that temple visited me and said that if I prayed at the altar, I'd be cured. You have an illness? I've suffered from this illness all my life, and now I've finally been shown a cure. I have to go! And here I thought you came for treatment from the good doctor here. Well, suit yourself. You're a doctor? That's her idea of a joke. You'd be generous to call me a caretaker. I'm not sure how much my humble remedies could do for this illness of yours, but I'm more than willing to try. The woman softly shakes her head. I've seen a million doctors, and not one of them could help me. I know it must sound like nonsense, but that temple is my only hope. See. Out of curiosity, have you ever heard how the so-called Hollow Temple got its name? No. Nice dubious facial expression. There's nothing in it. Oh. For years, people were convinced there had to be some hidden secret beneath the surface. But as it turns out, it's just an empty building. Oh my god, wait. What if the temple is the temple we just saw, like at the beginning? Oh my god, what if she came from there to drag someone there? No. What if she's just like a normal person? What if she's a normal fucking person? I should be nice to her. I should be nice to this lady. I should be nice to her. I should be nice to her. I'm sorry to say this, but without the promise of treasure, you'd have a hard time convincing any treasure hunters to make the trip, if you could find any here. Then, this is it for me. Hold on. I was going to say I'd be happy to go with you. You? I know. You were hoping for someone a bit more suited to the rigors of the road, let's say. The truth is, I've been meaning to visit that temple myself. Sooner or later, I'll be going. Sooner or later, I'll be going either way, and I do intend to get there in one piece for what it's worth. Really? At the very least, we don't have anything to lose by going together. Safety in numbers and all. Listen, why don't you give it some thought? I'll be over— oh. Wait. I'll go. I didn't advance that text. Okay, alright. She got a voice of her own. That was fast. Are you sure? You're the first stranger who's offered help to me. Oh, you're the first stranger who's offered to help me. If this is my only chance of making it to the temple, I have to take it. Let's not be strangers then. Look. Dude, this dude is smooth. Hello? ggdg art is hitting. Yeah, no, this art is really good. I'm like a big fan. I've liked ggdg art. Well, I've liked ggdg for like a while, you know? And they made a whole ass visual novel, boy. So, this is gonna be nice. I am expecting this to be cozy. I've seen them talk about it and mention something along the lines of there being a very, funny, maybe unhinged woman in this, so we'll see what it's like. Yeah. Let's Not Be Strangers then is like crazy smooth. This dude's got riz. Bro. Let's not be strangers then. Yzma. Yzma. I'm gonna call her Yzma because that's how my brain is reading it. Because like YS is like ease, right? Or Ys? Yzme? Maybe Yzme. Yeah. Yzme. Yeah, that's what I'll go with. Yzme, not like an okay. Alright, okay. Yzme. Yeah, and there's a yeah, okay, I guessed right. Okay, cool. Alright. Yzme. Thank you, Loic. Loic? I'm not sure how to pronounce like the I with the double dots. That's a skill issue on my part. Yeah. The night's clear skies are a rarity. Given the urgency of Yzme's plight, I'm not surprised that she wants to go right away. Besides, it's a short enough trip that we should be back before the next snowfall rolls in. Oh, so like this trip tonight is gonna be crazy. That's what I'm gathering. And now you're off into the cold for this random girl. Why am I not surprised? She needs help, Alma. I like to think you'd do the same. Please. Some of us know how to look out for ourselves first. You should try it sometime. Thanks for the concern. See you in the morning, alright? Cast profiles, okay. Okay. Oh, we're getting some lore here. Okay. In the beginning, the builder looked to the horizon and foresaw the death of the world. To preserve life, he raised a great tower, a new home for all humanity, the Mosaic. From the farthest reaches, he gathered every soul together into one most peaceful nation, a perfect refuge from the storm. Okay. Ages on, when all had stilled, the people of the Mosaic opened their gates to see what remained, and found a ruined land owned by no one. Thus did they set forth to pick clean the bones of the world they forgot. Alright, cool. So, the builder. We got the builder, who made that fucking human capsule. Alright. And then everyone walked out. Okay. So we've got Loic Ard, the not-quite customer. Don't be heartless, Alma. A decent meal is the very least we can offer. Long-term guests at the Lamplight all know the proprietress's friend, a man with gentle eyes who keeps an impressive array of potted plants in the otherwise dreary lobby. Seeing how many chores he does around the inn, newcomers tend to assume he's the owner, but it usually doesn't take long for Alma to set them straight. The Blessed. You're the first stranger who's offered to help me. Oh, you're orange, aren't you? Okay. A sick young woman. While the exact nature of her illness is unclear, it has made her desperate enough to brave the frosty wilderness in search of a possible cure. She speaks softly, yet bears in her eyes a willful spark. Okay. Alma Briold. You are seeing something. What? And don't say how badly you want me to clean this place up. Since moving to Tarn as a teenager, Alma has never truly thought of the Mosaic as her home. She helped establish the Lamplight long before inheriting it from her father, serving cheer and world-class cooking to guests who regaled her with tales of adventure. Of course, cheer was easier when the business still brought in money. These days, despite what she may claim, Alma runs a charity for the forcibly retired treasure hunters she can't bear to turn her back on. Yeah, she's a softie. Alright. Not bad. I remember hearing so many stories about the world outside the Mosaic. An endless oh, Yzme. Okay. An endless expanse where the spirit of discovery soared on the wind, inviting the bold. Walking through this ghost town, I can't imagine it. When the first treasure hunters found this place, it was already in ruins. They built it up into a new town, only for it to shrivel into nothing again. All that wasted effort. don't know if I would call it wasted effort, because, like, people still came here for, like, a period of time, right? So it wasn't, like, wasted. Every little gust of wind sets the windows chattering in these ramshackle houses. Damn, girl! You don't wanna be a little nicer? But beyond all this, out in the mountains, I can almost hear the faint voice of my own personal spirit of discovery. Spirit of discovery. Isme. I hope this doesn't sound rude, but I wonder how that cloak will hold up against the cold. Oh, the temple's a straight shot from here, but we are going to have to walk it. Will you be alright? Yes. You say that, but you're suffering from your illness. Please don't push yourself. Really, I'm fine. Eating something gave me the strength I needed, I think. If you insist. But now that I'm thinking about it... He removes one of the flowers pinned to the clasp on his collar. This is a Palesia. In the language of flowers, it means fire. That's funny. Is it? I just thought flower language was... I don't know, unrequited love. Things like that. Most people know it that way. In this region long ago, these flowers were common traveler's charms meant to ease the cold. Just an old superstition, but it can't hurt. Here. And do you normally give these out? One way or another. Flowers are my business. I guess you could say some habits from the shop are hard to shake even on the road. So you're a florist? A superstitious one, it turns out. I hope I haven't put you off. Not at all. It's a kind thought. Thank you. Even if the spirit of discovery is dead, the kindness of strangers apparently lives on. When our fingers brush, I feel warmth. And not just a faint touch, but a steady embrace that spreads comfortably over my skin. Oh, shit, okay. Let's be off. Ready? Oh, right. Okay, alright. Oh, okay, what was that? What, why is she... Oh, she's, like, happy? Like, this looks kind of sinister. I can't stop suspecting her of being the crazy lady. Like, the unhinged funny woman. But also, like, you could interpret this as being, like, she's like, aw, tee-hee, he gave me the flower, and now I'm warm. Strangers and kindness are still alive, real, you know? Isme, the wind was rough on this shitty makeshift fixer-up prosthetic excuse for a house. True! She doesn't get it! The winds are rough around these parts, man! She's super pretty. I can't get over it. I love women. Loic, the florist. For all my fussing over Isme, I'm barely dressed for the cold myself. The snow is too thick for the middle of spring. Damn. Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask, Bone Juice Box, is it like, can you hear me fine? And, like, the visual novel? I figured you could, but I figured I would just, like, ask just in case if, like, anything is too quiet. Because this game is pretty atmospheric. Okay, cool. Thank you! Then again, oh, dude, beautiful! Oh my god, yes! Oh, visual treat, yes! This game is awesome! Then again, any ideas about right or wrong with regard to the weather seem arbitrary. In my months at the lamplight, I've come to appreciate the cold. A sudden chill against my face feels refreshing when I know it wasn't decided by the committee. Decided by committee. Okay. So the mosaic, like the human capsule, like, place, like, the bastion, the last bastion of humanity against the apocalypse is, like, they got, like, monitored weather and shit. They got, like, night and day cycles, and they've got, like, weather cycles. That's what I'm gathering from this. Okay. This music is super pretty. Didn't Toby Fox make some music? I know he did. I don't know how much of it, but, like, this is, like, really pretty. At such times... Sorry, this is, like, super pretty. I'm just, like... Oh my god, this is peak. This is really comfy, atmospheric, really nice. I picked a good day to play this, damn. At such times, I think there are still treasures to be found outside the mosaic. Hmm. Do those have a meaning too? My gaze follows Ismay's to a patch of weeds poking through the frost. Dandelions? Sure, mundanity. That's a joke, right? Do you think so? If every flower has a meaning, some of them are bound to be less exciting than others. I suppose. We brace ourselves against a sudden wind. It's a good thing we set out tonight. This time tomorrow, I expect we'll have another blizzard on us. Yeah, that's better. Thank you again, Loic. I didn't think you'd be willing to go so soon. I didn't think it could wait. Maybe not for me, but why were you planning to visit the temple? I'm curious, considering it's hollow and all. Oh, did I not say? I'm going for the same reason as you. To be cured, but you seem perfectly healthy. An apple a day. But that's not quite what I mean. I'm not interested in investigating the temple itself so much as the local flora. I don't suppose you've heard of the glass bell? I'm sorry, I haven't. Perfectly understandable. The glass bell is a very peculiar flower, one said to be potent enough to cure any malady. Ah. That's too good to be true? Maybe. It's never been seen, only told of in old writings. If it does exist, it could grow anywhere, and so I search everywhere. And who is it for? Let's not talk about that. In fact, enough about me. Tell me about yourself, Ismay. Huh? There isn't much to tell. I'm not very special. Come now. Not many can say they've been called upon by a god. It's not something to brag about, especially at home. Not in his vision. No, I guess not. You religious then? More my family. Ooh. Ooh. When she turns toward the ever-present pillar on the horizon. Oh, that's a pillar. Okay. Ah, okay. When she turns toward the ever-present pillar on the horizon, I can only imagine the expression that darkens her face. I grew up praying for the builder to cure me, but that wasn't in his vision. When my family learns I came this far, all at the word of a pagan god, I'll probably be disowned. But alive and well. We can always pick up the pieces from there, can't we? That's true. Oh, she is... Her eyes hold a deep sorrow. She does not believe him one bit. He is speaking about something he does not know about. Ooh, that, all right. That was definitely like a, you don't know what's going on, but you're trying to be positive, and I appreciate your vibes, but it's a little misplaced. Wow. Oh, that was a loaded look. At least that's what it felt like to me. Alive and well. The words ring in my ears. To be honest, the cold didn't bother me at all. It never does. Now, though, I have real warmth to compare it to. Now, I have a way out. A path to alive and well. Oh, and there's our temple. Can you see it? It's like a pillar of light. True. But the bridge is out. Oh, don't worry about that. It's been out of commission for months. The reason I put this trip off for so long, in fact. Is it ever going to be fixed? At this point, I wouldn't count on it. Putting aside the lack of interest, Tarn just doesn't have the means anymore. Oh. But we could take a detour. This way. We go off the path into the thick of the woods. I try to focus on what waits at the end of this hike, but in spite of myself, I keep thinking of that word the innkeeper used to describe this place. Infested. They say that when the old world died, and the builder created his paradise for mankind, he let in two of every animal in nature. Oh, so this is just like Noah's Ark if it was a pillar. The rest were left behind as the clouds rolled in.
Did you hear that?
She looks kind of unsettled. I like this sprite of hers. It's a good, like, expression. Unfortunately.
You said you had a plan for dealing with monsters, didn't you?
Did I? Didn't you? I remember saying that I meant to get to the temple in one piece. But a plan... I could certainly try to come up with something now, if you like.
Seems that might be a good thing to do. Yes.
Bro, oh my god, I would be exploding him in my mind if I were her. Oh my god. Dude, oh my god. Biggest fucking L. Oh my god. Okay. How fast can you run, do you think? Oh my god.
Probably not very.
Dude, you're talking to a sick girl. How fast do you think she can run?
On account of being deathly ill and all.
Oh, right. Forgive me. That was thoughtless. Yeah, no. Oh my god. This dude's fucking stupid. Oh my god.
Outside the safety of the mosaic, deadly rain came pouring from the skies. It ate through stone and steel, washing entire cities and nations away.
Deadly rain. Like acid rain? We got acid rain?
But the animals caught in the flood changed.
Oh.
They trembled and twisted and came apart, then came back together the wrong way. And any creature that didn't succumb were hunted by the ones that did.
Oh. I love the radioactive drool coming out of this thing's mouth.
Shit! I wouldn't have wanted to cross paths with this thing when it was a normal wolf, let alone whatever the hell this tangle of limbs and mouths is. Once I start running, I don't look back. The trees are dense enough to slow it down a bit, but I can't carry on like this uphill. Ismay! The voice comes from behind. When I look, he's stopped next to a fallen tree, trying to shove it out of where it's lodged in the snow. Without a second thought, I double back. 1, 2... We strain against the trunk together. Wild, heaving breaths close in... Then the weight shifts.
Oh? Did you drop it on the fucking... Okay. Not much of a plan, but whatever works.
Thank goodness.
You know, Ismay, I was joking when I suggested we run, but I'm glad you took it as a challenge. I don't like thinking of myself as an old man yet, but I could barely keep up.
You know, when push comes to shove.
Okay, girl, you're kinda sus now for that. Yeah, what the hell?
Back at the lamplight, you seem to be struggling just to get through your story. Alma's cooking must be better than I give her credit for if it energized you that much. You know, all those vegetables.
Okay, now she's making, like, obvious excuses. Alright, what's your deal, girl?
In onion soup.
All those vegetable. True.
His gaze is warm but intense. I should have known he saw through my act, maybe right from the start. Maybe my coughing could have been more realistic. Whatever. But he offered to help me anyway. And judging from the look on his face, the offer's still open.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright.
Fine. Alright. I'm not sick. That was all bullshit.
I had a feeling.
But I needed help getting to the temple, and pity works. You were right, you know. I was hoping it would rope in more of a bodyguard.
We haven't died yet, so I'd say you could have done worse. Now, what is it you're after at the temple?
The greatest power in the world. I'm sure you know what I mean. The Sovereignty, Solove, Prelude.
I've heard stories.
Then you know no one would have taken me seriously if I told them I was actually looking for it.
Her eyes look tired as fuck.
And even if someone did, why would they help me find it?
Convince me then. Why should I?
Look. You have that miracle flower you're after, right? I'm guessing there's someone you want to save no matter what.
That's a look on her face. Are you gonna say something fucked up to him right now?
Well, I have that too. The sovereignty is my one hope of a world worth living in.
And what makes you so certain it's in this place?
There was a professor in the Mosaic who researched the legends. I read everything he wrote on the subject.
Okay, so she's the lady from the start, and the place she was in was the Mosaic. Okay.
There's no guarantee, but the temple was never totally ruled out as a lead. I want to see it for myself.
And if you find nothing there, then what?
Then I keep searching. Isn't that what you're doing? I have to explore every avenue. Maybe most treasure hunters have moved on, but I need this to be real. I'm sorry for lying to you, Loic, but I had to.
I may be stupid, but Ismay lying made her hotter. You're so real for that! No, you're so real for that. Oh my god. Wait a sec, let me lower my blinds. Gotten a bit. Ah.
Ah. I think perhaps we've lingered too long. They howl, they scream. I don't stick around for another second. That fallen tree was a stroke of luck, and it doesn't strike twice. But maybe there's some other way to slow them down. And just as I start looking around, my foot slips. I tumble into a path of weeds before I even realize it. For a second, I think I've been tackled, so I panic and scramble up against a nearby tree. But these creatures are more patient than that. It can't be every day that they get entertainment like us.
Oh, these are like intelligent creatures? Bro.
They close in, savoring their win.
I like the slowly appearing, like, glowing faces. It's creepy. I like it.
And for some reason, despite everything, only for a single instant, I feel calm.
Oh.
When I dare to look again, one of the things is too close. I see puffs of its breath as it leans in, sniffing at my face from every angle. Something about its attitude has changed. It's almost frustrated. Its eyes sear into mine for what feels like forever. Then it pulls away. One by one, the other beasts follow their leader back into the woods until the two of us are left alone.
Damn. Your vibes are that trash.
Are you alright? What the hell?
No, there's... maybe... So... whatever's up with her... Maybe it's the flower? Maybe it's the flower. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe the flower, like, repelled them. Whatever's waiting for them at the temple, if there's a person there, maybe they know she's on the way. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know, but... let's see.
I try to stand, but my useless ankle buckles under my weight.
Shit!
Easy. Let me see. Worse than I thought. It might even be broken. I don't want to risk trying to put pressure on it again. So, what are the chances of you carrying me up the rest of the way? He smiles.
Slim. Let's try something else.
And there's something in his hand, a little notebook bound with string. He opens it, then flips through the pages, passing what looks like dozens of pressed flowers.
The yellow rose means mending, in short.
In the Mosaic, it's come to symbolize friendship. Another case of the simplification that makes flower language easier to sell. He stops at a certain page and brushes his fingers against the dull, dry petals of a rose.
Is he gonna use flower magic?
I'm fond of that one, though. It's nice to think of a friendship as something that can be mended no matter how severe the break. As he goes on, the flower seems to come alive beneath his hand.
Actual flower magic? Alright.
I blink hard. I've got to be imagining it, but there it is. Full and vibrant as the second it was picked. He returns his attention to me, and I notice that strange calm again. The air turns soft and heavy, as if warmed by his voice. Take heart. Not all things fall neatly into place, but this will.
The description does say she's blessed. True! Maybe her blessedness sent them away.
It just happens. My ankle is broken, and then it isn't. I pull it closer to look. No wound, no bruise, nothing. And when I glance back at his notebook, the rose is completely withered away.
Okay, alright, alright, alright.
I knew it. The flower you gave me when we left, that was magic too.
They all are. Even those.
He nods to the few dandelions poking through the frost, their petals scattered on the snow. Mundanity. But this is the sort of thing that's kept me busy in the Tarn for the few months I've been there. I'm not a healer exactly, but I can manage enough to make myself useful. I've dealt with my fair share of difficulty in the mosaic, so I try not to be too forthcoming. So I try not to be too forthcoming with the details. You said you come from a religious family, so I'm sure you understand. That's one way of putting it. Well, consider this a show of good faith. You've been kind enough to share your secret with me, after all. How does it work? Oh, no, that conversation would take all night. Ask me back at the lamplight and I'll tell you all about it. Sure, that'll be nice. For now, he helps me up to my feet and I take a moment to shake the snow from my cloak. Shall we?
Alright. The flower glossary has been added. Alright. Hold on. Give me a second. There we go.
Almighty God of language, lend us your eyes and we will see truth. Lend us your hands and we will guard life. Lend us your tongue and we will speak power.
Okay.
Eyes, hands, tongue.
Truth, life, power.
This another chapter? Loic the Witness.
The temple is quiet and barren. Okay, interesting. Okay. Oh, was I supposed to see that? Well, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that. Okay. Oop, oh, okay. Shit. Alright, damn. Okay. I think, I think this scene is like where something happens and we see things and spoilers happen, and in the cast profiles, if you click on the arrows, it shows you I don't okay. Okay, oops. I don't think I was supposed to look at that yet. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that. Yes. Yeah, no, don't. It's okay. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see this for your sake. Yes.
The temple is quiet and barren.
In other words, more or less what I expected. Yet, stepping through the door sends a chill through me all the same.
More than anything, though.
What are you witnessing, Loic?
Can't see shit.
Okay. One moment, I have just the thing.
Another flower.
Now, let me.
I brought a flashlight.
Oh, wonderful. That's much more convenient. Okay. The Hollow Temple.
Who is this? I guess the god of this place?
Why the uncertainty? Don't you recognize them from your dream?
Yeah.
The people of Accent were monotheists originally. Over time, various aspects of their god came to be worshipped as separate entities. Interesting.
This is Tanem, the aspect of truth.
Traditionally, you're supposed to confess any acts of dishonesty before their image.
Oh, sorry for pretending to be sick. But I already came clean about that, so I should be all squared away.
Right. I don't see why not.
Really, it's more an encouragement to make amends with the people we've wronged.
Let's have a look around.
So, what was this temple built for? Any ideas?
Hard to say. The entrance is the only part that feels anything like a place of worship.
When explorers found it, there were traps around every corner. It took years for the path to be opened even this far.
A temple with nothing in it filled with traps. They got shit hiding here.
You know a lot.
Everyone needs a hobby.
Though I doubt I'm telling you anything you haven't read.
I like that, like, so we've got the CG, and then we've got the dialogue between them going down. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like this. Yeah, this is nice. The layout is nice.
I only cared about whether the Sovereignty could be here. Didn't get too into the details.
No?
But this place was the talk of the tower for years. All the ancient discovery reports on TV. But maybe those were before your time.
How old are you, Loa?
Maybe.
How old are you, Ismay?
You haven't missed much then.
At the end of all that fuss, they didn't find anything. You could say it put a damper on the whole treasure hunting craze. Nice composition switch. Yeah. I really like it. I like the... I guess this counts as composition? Yeah.
What? Everyone gave up because one ruin turned out to be empty?
There was a bit more to it than that, but essentially, yes. But I've done enough to lower your expectations, haven't I? Why don't we see for ourselves what they found? The central chamber is pure darkness. Almost as though we've stepped into a void. At least until Ismay's flashlight reveals the walls. Plain stone on every side.
You know, I actually have my own theory about this place.
Do tell.
I think it's fake. This room most of all. What we're seeing doesn't exist. It's like a shared hallucination.
What? That's certainly an interesting theory.
But you can feel it, can't you? Something's off.
My footsteps slow.
You think it's some sort of illusion, then?
Not quite.
Illusions are new magic. The kind of trick any kid in Mosaic can do. This is something else. Something older. Like the magic you've been nice enough to demonstrate for me.
Oh. Music stop. Flashlight off. ... What's happening?
You seem stumped. Well, let me tell you something else.
Why is the music going kind of crazy?
I didn't put on the sick girl act for whatever random treasure hunter happened to feel sorry for me. I came here.
Oh, ew, ow, ow! What the fuck? Bro, this is creepy as fuck. Also very funny that, like, she turned off her flashlight so that she could aim it under herself and turn it back on. Not gonna lie, that's kind of really funny. What?
I came here for you. Her voice slowly circles me in the darkness. You had a bit of a reputation back home, didn't you? The Messenger, a normal little flower shop where people in the know could buy magic. I had my doubts, but you did away with those real quick. Couldn't resist showing off to a cute, helpless girl, I guess.
And where did you hear all of this about me?
I bring my hand to my chest, feeling for a familiar flower pinned there, touching upon a memory. Let's just say I had a reliable source. But I'm sick of talking, aren't you? Why don't we get down to business?
I think that'll be a bit hard under these conditions, Ismay. Let's have some light. Bro, what is this organ? Oh, okay. And there she is. Is she fucking squatting? She's just fucking... What? She decided to, like, hit a fucking pose? Yeah, no, Loic gotta run. Loic's gotta fucking run.
And there she is, her features shadowed by a velvety hood. A new cloak woven from nothing in the blink of an eye, still fresh and crackling with the energy of creation.
Okay, so she magicked up a fucking cloak. For extra, like mystique, she suddenly made a cloak and started squatting. Okay.
This is artisanry. So-called new magic, but certainly no child's trick. See? The light I've summoned falls strangely on the floor, piercing more than the shadows. Your magic is the key. Even a little spark shows this place for what it really is. You can get me in. But you already knew that, right? After all, you've been here before.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling he's been here before. Like, you've been here for how many months, and you know how to get to it, like, with a detour? Like, bruh.
I watch my reflection fading in and out on the impossibly rippling stone. When I agreed to be your escort, it was in the hope of convincing you that there was nothing here. But I've badly underestimated you, Ismay. I see that now. So let me tell you the truth. This place fills me with dread. You're right, I've stood here once before many years ago. I felt the same then. I strongly believe that whatever sleeps here should never be woken, whether it's the Sovereignty or anything worse. And now that I've done as I promised you, I think I should be on my way. I'm not eager to delve any further into the secrets of the past.
Oh, that's fine. Wait, let me check something real quick. Yeah, music a little loud. Let me, like, lower this real quick. Oh, there we go. Alright.
Oh, that's fine. I'm not telling you to be eager.
Oh, she's changing! Oh, okay.
I'm telling you.
A gun?! What?! What the fuck?! Bro! Bro! That's fucking crazy! Okay, they got me. That's a Glock 9! Dude, what the fuck? This is the funniest setup. Oh my god. Oh my... Oh my god. This is the funniest fucking setup. Oh my god. Oh my god. They really had me going. They had me in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. They had this whole, like, sparkly noise transformation. Gun. Oh my god. This is really good. This is really good. This is really funny. This is so fucking funny. Did they draw this with, like, a straight face? I really gotta know. I gotta know. This is so fucking funny. I show speed online is... thank you for following? Transformation shooter. No, yeah, no. This is so funny. Oh my god. This is so funny. Oh my god. The gun at me. Like, that's a real ass gun. Like, okay, like, the setting is a fantasy setting, but they've mentioned, like, you know, TVs and stuff, right? And, like, they've got, like, the visuals that still, like, give it, like, this vague disconnect from, like, electronics and, like, technology. So, you know, and they had, like, the whole, like, Noah's Ark set up with, like, the pillar thing. Like, they had, like, they had it, right? They had, like, the setup, but like, it really, because they set it up, it feels like they could really get away with this crazy ass plot twist. This is so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh, this is like the best plot twist I'm gonna see all month from anything. Ismay with the fucking gun pointed at me. Oh my god. This is like JoJo where there's guns and— yeah, no, that's true! True! Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hope Loic pulls out with, like, a bigger gun and he's like, nice try, bitch. You know? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this was so this is so funny. Oh my god, this is so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this is really good. This is really good. Thank you, peak fiction. This is peak fiction. Truly, truly, this is Truly, this is peak fiction. A whole transformation for a gun is amazing. No, I know. This is like a once in a lifetime trick you can do. Like you can't do this again in your visual novel because we've already seen it once. But like it was so effective. It's so good. This is so fucking funny. I love that. So like she transformed and everything, and all of that was just to pull out her fucking gun. Like she has a crown. She looks like she's got like a little crown. She's got like, you know, she's got like a neck, like jewelry, you know, she got earrings. She pulled out a whole new outfit just so she could fucking pull out a gun. This is really good. This is so fucking funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh wow. Wow. This is what happens when you get American citizenship. True. Yo, Yzma representing the states? Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my god. Oh, I need, oh. I... You can't just do this and expect me to just move on. Okay, alright, okay. This is really funny. Okay. Peak. Alright, okay, wow. Whew. Wow, alright, okay, I'm gonna take a sip of water and then I'm gonna continue. Holy fuck, that's amazing. I love that. This is really good. This is really good. Wow, okay. Wow, that was crazy. I love that. I'm not telling you to be eager. Like, look at this. I'm telling you. Gun to do it. Now, let's stay calm. Oh, she fires it! A shot rings out, searing my arm. I stumble to the floor. Did you not hear me? Yzma's got the gun. I said I'm sick of talking. I don't have all night. Well? Stop! Please! I'll do as you say. That's more like it. But let me ask one thing first. Why not? Go ahead. Who was the person you're hoping to save by doing all of this? Save? Was there even someone to save? Oh my god, you actually believe that stupid shit? Yo, she's going crazy! Oh, yo, that's a good expression. Yo, oh my god. This is really... Okay, peak? No, yeah, I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it, bone juice, but, those are some very respectfully, nicely rendered, boobs. Yeah, yeah. They're very nicely, rendered. Well done. Her expression, though, is crazy. Oh my god. Like, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. She's good. I love a crazy woman. I love a crazy woman. Listen, you want to know who all this is for? Me. But you're free to keep thinking of the Sovereignty as my dead wife Flower if that makes you feel better. I see. Well, thank you for your honesty. Oh, okay. The White Dawn's Eye. In simple terms, light. Coincidentally, the first flower I read for the man who brought me to this place. I was a boy, lured by stories of illuminating the past, recovering the lost knowledge of the old world. I lent my power to his cause. Then I saw what he was truly after, and I turned my back on him. At least he allowed me that. With some effort, I withdraw my notebook and let it fall open onto my lap. If the Sovereignty exists here, then it has eluded treasure hunters in the backyard of the mosaic for half a century. Yet only a surface reading of light was enough to shake its final line of defense. Why? Because you have a kind heart, Loic.
A particular page stops me. The sight calls a hazy memory of Tanem to my mind.
You know, that kind of looks like an eye.
Not the statue at the entrance, but a smaller image displayed in a relative's home once upon a time. I remember the brilliant sunrose that was always placed in a dish of water before the god. Oh.
It looks like a penguin with a pearl. True.
I remember the brilliant sunrose that was always placed in a dish of water before the god, to be ritually invoked as soon as it began to wilt. In flower language, the sunrose falls toward the esoteric end of the scale, its meaning significant only to the followers of a dead faith. It seems to say, only for our people, only for our children. Interesting. Not for me, I think. You look like you have an idea. Certainly not for this woman, but I feel a deadly brush against the back of my neck as she urges me on. Share with the class. Pleasing my ancestors is beyond me at this point. Still, a useless apology flits through my mind before I turn it toward the task at hand. At a simple acknowledgement, the dawn's eye opens to me, and I read. Where you walk, side of Fayum, let truth not hide. Bit by bit, the enchantment begins to unravel, the room as we see it melting away.
Okay.
A rush of cold is the first sensation to tear through the veil. Fresh flecks of snow on our faces, clouds of warmth from our lips, then the sound of trickling water.
Did you, like, vanish away the temple? Are you outside, or...?
We stand in a courtyard.
Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. Oh, new music. Oh, we've got, like, an addition to, like, this song.
We stand in a courtyard, a fountain blanketed with lilies in vivid shades of pink and blue, ornate pillars on all sides inscribed with the words of the poet.
Hold on, now that we know what Ismay's up with, like, let's... This is what it was that I saw.
You want to know who all this is for? Me.
A ruthless schemer determined to find the sovereignty at any cost. She works artisanry with incredible ease, seemingly able to fashion anything in seconds, including her flashy attire. The not quite customer. So Loic has stuff that we still don't know about, because his title can also change. The not quite customer. Also, he's a magician, and, like, he's been here before, so, like, really, like, he's got stuff hiding, so... We'll see what his deal... We know what his deal is, but, like, also, let's see what's up with him later. Oh, so she made the... You know what? Actually, that is, like, a good catch, yeah. Thinking about it, she probably did make the gun. That would explain why she had to have her magical girl transformation, why she transformed and then got the gun. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
This hollow temple is the most complete remnant of accent to survive into the modern world. But that isn't what I've been brought here for, is it? At the center of the pool stands a peculiar door. Otherworldly light issues forth as a deep, resonant voice envelops us. Sonorous. Children of the Creator, come. Without hesitation, Ismay drops her weapon to the floor and throws herself into the light.
Okay, damn.
But what compels me to approach? I place my hand through the door, and a palpable shift in atmosphere sends me reeling as if from a burn. Somehow I can feel the massive distance that lies between this side and the other. How many adventurers' hands fell short in the years before this moment? And if what lies beyond really is the power to remake the world, then what have I done? This time, I can't look away. I must steel myself and walk through. To a place built not by humans, not even by artisans. A hall so pristine that every step feels almost improper. A realm divine. The Sovereign Hall. Honorable children of the Creator, you are welcome. At the end of the hall stands an altar, guarded by a living statue. Its voice and manner— a lion with the fur, the feathers, boobs, a person, egg. Okay. Alright, okay, so this is like a human sphinx, this is like a human lion chimera thing I'm looking at, right? Like bird, human, and lion, right? Yeah. The OST and vibe reminds me of FF14. I could see that. FF14, like, definitely in the later chapters, like, later sections, take, like, religious, like, imagery and, like, this kind of, like, atmospheric stuff. Even in early on, like, the second arc, like, in Heaven's Word, yeah. This is pretty cool. I can see, so we've got, like, the egg and a bird, so, like, it's really interesting. I'm not sure what to make of this, like, all of these, like, creatures wrapped into one. So we've got at least a lion and, like, a bird. I'd like to believe this is, like, a human. Also, like, the general, like, body structure with the limbs are, like, what make me think it is, but also, I don't know. Its voice and manner are empty, and patches of feathers cover its body like ivy on a decaying building. From behind a winding scroll, the Guardian's eyes seem to stare at nothing. You have come to the resting place of the Sovereignty. I am its voice. The ruling sovereign has failed, and his word decays beyond salvation. But within you I sense the approach of a stronger vision. In reaching this place, you have proved your faith. Will you save this world? Isme! The sight of the voice so arrested me that I nearly forgot to call out to her. But she flashes only a quick grin at me before turning back toward the altar. Oh, you've just given birth to an evil deity, no? I will. Sphinx-like, it feels like something that would symbolize protection. Yeah. No, yeah, it definitely reminds me of like a sphinx. Then you must be tested. Didn't you just say that I proved myself? In reaching this place, you have proved your faith. You must next prove the faith of your witness. Oh. Oh! Up in the top left corner when it would say Loic was the witness. Interesting. I wonder if that means anything. For a reason I cannot comprehend, terror clutches my chest. Wait. With a swift motion, the winding scroll becomes rigid, sharp. The voice's hand finds Isme's back to steady her, and the newly formed blade finds her heart. Oh! Damn. Okay. Oh my god. Fuck. Dude, shit. What? Her face remains contorted in shock as she slumps to the floor, clearly dead even before I rush thoughtlessly to her side. Isme! Oh god! But the voice watches me with unfeeling eyes. Why do you grieve? Oh, what? Did you not come here as her witness? Say the prayer and she will be reborn. I don't understand. What prayer? A binding of souls. A pledge to usher her onto the seat of the sovereignty at the cost of your freedom. At the risk of your life, will you do this? Hell no! Okay, this is too cool. Yeah, no, for real. This is pretty sick. As if it's the simplest question. The thing is, about Loic, is that he seems like a really selfless guy. So, like, seeing her dying, he seems really nice. I just don't think that he would pass up the chance to save someone, even if they were, like, evil, you know? So he doesn't necessarily... Like, he would save someone at the cost...
Maybe. I'm hoping he doesn't. I'm hoping he doesn't, but... Do you even know the prayer, bro?
And she'll die otherwise.
Like, you'd just be locked in this fucking, like, temple, bro. Like, he's...
She has died. Already her soul slips away, drawn to rest. But say the prayer and she will be reborn.
Don't do it, man. She literally pulled out a fucking gun on you. She literally deceived you every step of the way. Yeah, I fucking knew this bitch would. Whatever. He's a really nice guy, and he's, like, super humanitarian, even if the person he's saving is, like, kind of batshit crazy and power hungry. Loki, do not save her and run Logan down bad like me. True! Honestly, after seeing those CGs of her, I kinda get it. I get it. I kinda get it. You know?
I'll do it. Then speak the words. Restless soul by sovereignty marked, to you I offer willing hands. Willing to...
The voice's steady tone begins to falter. What?
No. No more of this. Not again.
Oh, what's happening? What is happening?
No more. No more.
The serenity of the hall is shattered. Oh. As the voice lets out a terrible cry, I catch a glimpse of its eyes, shining with rage and fear.
Be gone!
The spirit unfurls its wings, great banners of flame. I stagger back from the altar, my senses already muddled with the sense of smoke. I can't linger. And so I hurry away, down the stairs that twist and buckle violently beneath my feet. Through the gate, trampling the carpet of water lilies, through the halls of the temple, stumbling out into the cold. Suddenly there's a loud sound, a burst of flame at my back. Then nothing. Okay. Bruh, we're not getting a flat- Oh my god, is he dying? This is such a, like... Oh my god. Yo, bro, he got knocked the fuck out. 2 weeks? Her curls glittered in the sunlight as she shook her head. Why 2 weeks? 2 weeks is no time at all, sweetheart. Who knows? You might not even want to come back by the end of it. Need that water. Oh. I'll be dead by the end of it. No, none of that. Oh, what about Duval's? You love that place. The bakery's name clearly sparked her interest. I could almost see the reflection of that chocolate raspberry cake she so loved in her eyes. Then, stubbornly, she closed them. Well, they're opening one here, so that's not even exciting anymore. Leah, work with me here, please. Oh, that's his daughter! Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh my god. He's dying, and he's thinking about his daughter before he's dying. Someone cut this guy a break. Oh my god. Oh. Leah, work with me here, please. I know you'd rather stay. If I had it my way, you could. But this is the reality of it. There's nothing I can do. Nothing? Maybe one small thing. A huggy for the road. Does this mean skipping 2 weeks into the future? Ah. Finally, a real smile. Matter yield to memory, that two may dwell as one. The poet wrote that about the wind sage. I thought you hated that stuff. I do, but that one's not so bad. Steadying my heart, I folded her hands lightly in mine and began to speak with purpose. Be present for a moment, Leah. Hear my voice, feel your weight where you stand. Savor the scent of roses on the air. Even consider how much I'm boring you with all this. She was listening intently, but dignified me with another smile anyway. Know that memory ties you here. However far you wander, it will lead you back.
And with that, I've done the complicated part. All you need to do is remember. A skeptical look crossed her face. I can use this to just come home whenever? Only for a little while. Save it for when you really need it, okay? Aww. Cute! The wind howls. I awake to my guest room. Somehow I've made it back. As I slowly sit up, my eyes focusing, the events at the temple bubble to the surface of my memory. I was shot, wasn't I? But the tear in my sleeve has been mended, patched with artisanry over my bandaged arm. The lingering pain is all that reminds me now. And there's that blizzard that was still on the horizon when we left. Woodies may have been caught in it if... Maybe I could use a bit more rest. Back to sleep so soon.
Oh! She looks angry! Hold on, I'm gonna need some more water. Let me pour myself a little bit more. There's my water, and let me drink a little more. Ugh, better. Yisme, how? What happened to you?
What did you think? I fucking bit it. You saw what that thing did to me.
That's a nice expression on her face. Well, this is my first time speaking with the ghost. I might need a moment to get my bearings.
Well, this is my first time being a ghost, and it fucking sucks. Nobody can see me except you, and believe me, I've tried everything.
A binding of souls. I wonder.
What the hell are you talking about?
That guardian we saw, the voice. It told me to recite a prayer naming you my... Me? Yeah, there we go. I'd be mad too if I looked like orange juice. Yeah! Oh my god! Yo, she got like fucking bubbles in her. My god. Effectively. The way I heard it, that would have resurrected you. Is it because he stopped part way, now she's like stuck like this? Okay. It told me to recite a prayer naming you my god, effectively. The way I heard it, that would have resurrected you. What? Wait, what? Yisme, did you not anticipate any of this? Are you joking? I told you the whole reason I went out on a limb was my reliable source. Not so fucking reliable, it turns out. I was expecting the sovereignty to be hard to get. I didn't know this shit was part of the deal. Maybe it isn't. Something happened before I could finish that prayer. The voice went berserk all of a sudden. Then finish it now. How can I? I never heard the whole thing. And now that I think on it, the words I did manage at the altar have already faded like a dream from my memory. But before I can say this, footsteps approach. Oh, good. You were out for a full— She's like so pissed in the background. This is so funny. I was starting to get worried. I did what I could for your arm, but I'm no doctor. Should I just let you take care of it yourself? Not at all. Thank you, Alma. The shield brought you back. A search team went out to the temple after they saw some kind of light there, and... Anyway, there's a cop waiting downstairs. I tried to get rid of him, but he's hellbent on grilling you. Kept asking me about that girl you went with. Hey, what happened out there, Loic? I thought the temple didn't have anything. Certainly not anything worth getting shot over. I'm not sure what happened, Alma. I'm sorry. Still out of it, huh? Well, I'm sorry to send him right up, but he'll get suspicious if I take too long. Don't worry about me. I'll be alright. With a little nod, she reluctantly heads off. Langlace. Come again? The cop who's here looking for me. I saw him come in while you were out. A real VIP, I take it?
God, no. He'd cream himself if he heard you say that. Helpful to know. What is he then? Right now, a church lapdog. Not that he'll admit to being here on their business. I doubt he even cares. I'm beginning to think I may have underestimated your religious family. Oh, you have no idea. Just don't tell him what happened at the temple. I don't want him to have the satisfaction of knowing I'm dead, even temporarily. Footsteps heavier than almost make their way nearer. When the door opens next, a stifling presence fills the room.
Lower guard? Oh, okay.
Not bad looking, big man.
Lower guard. Commander Theodore Langlays of the Shield.
It's a pleasure to...
Let's skip the pleasantries. I've wasted enough time in this pit as it is. Last night you made contact with a woman calling herself Ismay. Tell me everything you can about her.
I see that this is an urgent matter, sir. Unfortunately, I don't have much information to provide. Ismay came to the inn last night seeking an escort to the temple. She claimed that her life...
Yes, I heard all that from the innkeeper. What else did she say? Anything about who she was, where she came from?
Nothing, actually. She was very quiet on our trip. After a few failed attempts at small talk, I decided to leave her be.
And the temple, what happened there?
I don't know. Just before we arrived, she pulled out a gun. I thought I heard her telling me to empty my pockets, but I was already frazzled from the journey. Without thinking, I ran. That was when she fired at me. I blacked out, and the next thing I knew, I was here.
Oh my god, her fucking smile, bro! Dude. I love this bitch. This is so funny. What the hell?
I do my best not to acknowledge Ismay's approving grin. When was the last time I had to lie so boldly? And to an officer, no less.
Yeah, no, he's lying.
Ugh, right. The search party found this at the scene.
Look familiar?
Yes, that's...
Bro! Oh my god! Bro! Again? Alright, okay. You got me again. I said they couldn't do it twice, but they did.
Huh. Relax. Convincing enough to the untrained eye, I'll give her that. But it's flimsy work, like all her constructs. I doubt it would have fired a second shot without falling apart. He pulls the trigger and the gun shatters at the light.
Like so.
Punch him. Only a joke, I know. But then, what is this discomfort that falls upon me as she says it?
She ain't joking, bro. She wants you to deck him.
That girl likes to call herself a master of illusion, as if that means anything. Artisanry without substance, without discipline. The best she can manage. My breathing grows deliberate. It's only when I become aware of my efforts to calm myself that I realize how tense I am.
Do you share her emotions? Is that what this is?
Certainly, he's less than friendly. But was Langla's voice always so... aggravating? No, my exhaustion is to blame. But another voice rings clear in my mind. The voice of my new sovereign.
Oh my god, she's gonna make him do shit.
Go on. Get him while his back is turned. Better yet, smash him with that chair. I am not myself.
Uh-oh. No.
Though I desperately will it to remain at my side, my trembling hand reaches out. Please. I say it without thinking, a strained whisper. Oh? Oh, what's this? Wait, you said something about naming me your god. And now, you have to obey me? Is that it? Oh, this is great, actually. I just thought it was funny to imagine... Oh.
Are you listening, Mr. Ard?
Pardon me. Yes, I'm listening. All at once, that oppressive feeling recedes. I still cling to the chair, more to brace myself. No, I can't throw away a perfectly good pawn now. You and I still need to make this official, don't we?
All right, I think that's all we have to discuss. Leaving only one last order of business.
Which is?
The details of our investigation are highly classified, Mr. Ard.
But rest assured, I mean to smoke her out. Don't care. Out of my way!
Oh? Is that his daughter? Izme is losing aura. No, this makes her extra funny. She's so pathetic. I love it. You wish you were Loic? Honestly? Honestly fair. I respect it. Yeah. Me when a bad bitch tell me to do something. What? Commander! Oh, okay. Commander! A young officer throws the door open, shoving her way past the temporary guard. What in the hell? Commander Langlis! Sir, please! Is it true? You're going to destroy it? We're done here. Sir, wait! You can't! We've barely even— Wait! The officer follows Langlis back through the door. I hear their footsteps thundering down the stairs and out of the lamplight. Izme drifts towards the window, listening for the frantic voice until it becomes too distant to make out. Please, please! Her gaze lingers on the horizon as if she can see across the distance to where her body lies. It strikes me then how ghostly she seems, truly a fading spark of life. Whatever I managed at the altar was enough to tether her to this world, but to me, but her silence now tells that she and I have arrived at the same conclusion. She has died. Already her soul slips away. That portal to the Sovereignty. Fuck. If they destroy the temple. Fuck. I'm really dead. I'm going to die. I'm really going to die here. Let's not panic yet. She seizes me then, her hands digging into my shoulders with such force as if to shatter them. We're gonna get another CG of her close-up. Pain tears through me as my back hits the wall. No. No! I am not going to die here. Not after all this. Not when I'm so close. Searing, relentless agony, unlike... Oh. Okay. That activated my fucking... That's so funny. I can focus on nothing but holding myself together. Izme, stop! You're going to go back to that temple. You're going to say that prayer. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you have to die for it. All right, but please, enough! The merciful sound of ascending footsteps frees me at last. Alma. Oh. Ah. Okay, here we go. My phone temporarily shut off. Ah, okay, we're here. Okay, back to bed with you. Now that they're gone, I can give you a piece of my mind. With a shooing motion, she ushers me to lie down, then sighs, sitting softly at the foot of the bed. Loic, listen to me. You can't help everyone. I know how badly you want to, but sooner or later you're going to end up with more than a bloody arm. And then who'll be there when Lilia wakes up? I get it, Loic investments. She may be toxic, but there's always a chance. True! Oh, wait, his daughter's the one who's sick. Okay, man, alright. You've been at this for months. If that miracle flower of yours were around, you'd have found it by now. I get that you're spinning your wheels here because you need someone to help, even if it can't be her. But this isn't good for you. Yo, she's dragging him! I think it's time for you to help yourself. Move on. Better yet, go home. And maybe it won't take a miracle, you know? Maybe it'll just happen one day. In fact, I heard about patients who've... Alma, please. Sorry. Look, I've said my piece. You get some rest. With that, she goes, shutting the door behind her. Izme hasn't taken her eyes off me once, but I lack the words to say to her. Instead, I turn toward the little bedside table where my notebook lies undisturbed. I pick it up and hold it for a moment. I still remember the look on my daughter's face when she realized the meager enchantment I'd woven could not end her trip on the second day. What it could do was project the image of home to her, and her to me, while she remained very much where she was. Needless to say, she was less than happy with the results.
You told me this would take me home!
I told you it would let you visit. Bringing you from there to here would be big magic, and too dangerous for you, so don't try to improvise.
Then you do it!
Come on. Is it really so bad over there?
Yes!
She stomped forward, forgetting the limitations of the spell, and seemed to stumble over something I couldn't see. Probably a piece of furniture on her side.
Ow!
Careful, honey.
See? There's so much stupid stuff here. And of course it's all gold and sparkly and ugh!
Oh, you know her tastes. Divorced? Okay. I love Loic's flaw. Yeah, Loic is a really nice guy, but he's like... he needs to be able to take care of someone or something. Otherwise, he's gonna, like, fall apart, right? Which I think is an interesting flaw. I like that kind of flaw. Because it's really easy to make, like, a nice character, but then, like, you don't really give them any, like, notable flaws, or you don't, like, point out how unhealthy, like, the extent of their altruism can be. Yeah. So, like, he's just, like, straight up... like, that's, like, part of why he, like, ended up helping Izme kind of resurrect, even though she literally pulled a gun on him. And she was literally gonna do bad shit. And she lied for, like, the past, like, I don't know how many hours. Like, that they were together.
I had to wear the worst outfit yesterday? And smile and talk to all these strangers for hours?
Smiling at strangers? Well, that's just inhumane. Did you get a fancy dinner out of it, at least?
I wish I didn't. There were fish eggs.
What? That does it. Leah, I'm getting you out of there.
Dad...
No. Don't try to talk me down now. I'm already on the line with, yes, hello, authorities. They're serving my daughter caviar. There it was. The grin that pretended to be sick of my antics. I loved that look. But as her gaze drifted past me, it began to fade. Indistinct as it was, she could see the couch where she would usually collapse after school, home at last. The spot where she'd be laughing at me now if she were truly here. I feel like her 2 weeks trip is not just a 2 weeks trip. She grew still. I hate it here. Oh, honey. The moment I set aside my work, she ran toward me. But you can't hug! And collided with thin air. Oh, yeah, she wanted to hug her dad.
Oh, the wall. The spell is stupid.
Hey. We laughed as I made my way to her. Oh, it can do this at least.
I miss you.
I miss you more. Hang in there a while, Leah. You'll be home before you know it, I promise. Oh, I guess they can hug. That's nice. My skin prickles painfully under Izme's glare, reminding me of where I am, but my eyes remain fixed on the notebook. I could return home. The sage alone wouldn't do it, but joined with one or two others, I could be back to the shallow comfort of the mosaic in an instant. Too far from that doomed temple to do anything about it. Even if Izme followed, death would claim her before long. I tucked the notebook away into my pocket. Let's go, Izme. There's another route we can take. Beneath the lamplight sleeps a secret. An old auction hall where Mosaian collectors once bid on relics from outside, free from official regulation. Ah. What eventually brought an end to these auctions was not the attention of the authorities, but the dwindling value of old world treasures in the eyes of the rich. Looking back, perhaps that was the earliest death rattle of the spirit of discovery.
Oh, hello. Is this a snowmobile?
Our best chance of making it in time. And there's the key dangling carelessly from the ignition. What reason would she have to hide it? I don't like doing this, but I suspect I don't have a choice.
Good to see you're catching on. You know, all this time I thought you were a dead wife guy. Turns out it was a sick kid. Though I guess it could still be both. Lelia, huh? That's a cute name.
Thank you.
What? Bad mood? At least you're alive. Maybe you should listen to your innkeeper friend and count your blessings. Alma means well. She has children of her own, you know. A grandson, last I heard. Any of them yours?
Bro, she asking if they fucked.
I stare, but I admit there's a part of me that appreciates the attempt at levity. When I last came to Tarn, I was still a student. Alma was running the lamplight even then, at the end of its heyday. Even then, she was just as much of a grouch, and just as caring beneath it all. The town was completely different, though. Warm, full of excitement, full of people. Now it's dying. Anyone can see that. Alma's kids moved back to the Mosaic as soon as they were old enough. But she's still here, clinging to the warmth of those old days, I think. She's always treated me like family. She'd never let me say it, but I could work at the lamplight for the rest of my life and never repay the debt I owe. And bless her, but she is a bit of a hypocrite. At the end of the day, she has her own stubbornness just as I have mine. And what the hell does any of that have to do with me? Nothing. But thank you for listening. I needed to clear my head. We're almost there. Almost. A pillar of light, absent on our first voyage out, pierces the distant sky above the mountains. Little wonder the shield came running if this is what they saw.
The fucking airship? Damn.
As the hollow temple rises into view, so does the great shadow hovering beside it. A shield airship, Commander Langley's very own. I pull over at the broken bridge, helpless to stop what comes next.
Oh. Well?
Of course, it was impossible for us to outpace him. Still, I hoped, naively, that the commander might have shown restraint, if not respect for the history of the place. Amid the smoking rubble, I find no trace of the peculiar light. It's not over yet. There might still be a way. Isme?
Oh, she's like fading.
She says nothing, as though the very will to speak has left her.
Isme, let's not give up here.
Can she even hear me? Perhaps the far-off hope of returning to the Sovereignty's hall was the only thing sustaining her. Perhaps the call of rest has swayed her weary soul. Either way, her time is drawing to an end.
Well, yeah. You know, it seemed to like... Maybe there's like an underground aspect to it. Who knows?
I take the notebook from my pocket. Countless hours spent lingering over one particular flower have formed a slight gap in the pages. These days I can find it without looking. There was a part of me that thought like Alma. That you just wake up by some twist of fate, even without a miracle cure. That was why I took this along. So that I could be with you as soon as you opened your eyes. Cry with you no matter how far from home I was. But that won't just happen, will it? So, let matter yield to memory. Let the Sovereignty's guardian hear my voice, and its hall meet me where I stand.
Oh, he's doing it? Oh.
Let distance be no obstacle, if only for a moment. And please, let it be enough.
So he's gonna project the fucking place here, right?
I silence my desperate heart and focus. By even one visit to the Sovereignty's realm, memory tethers it to me. It's a faint connection, a spider's thread catching sunlight, but just enough to follow. It leads far above the mountain, higher and higher until stars fill my vision. Amid these, a single speck of familiar light. With a gentle pull on the thread, I beckon it near. Matter yields, shifting to allow the entry of a distant place. Smooth, glossy stone nestles into the snow-drenched earth.
Oh, we got another instrument.
Light without dawn showers the trees. Howling winds grow mild, tamed by an unseen presence. I ready myself to face the guardian spirit as I remember it, ablaze in anger, its feathers stained with blood. There we go. Alright. Okay. It's interesting how similar the OST is to Deltarune. I could see that. You know, the composer is Toby Fox. So, like, if you hear any similarities, that's probably gonna be right. Like, why? Like, Toby Fox made, like, some songs at the very least. I don't know how many. Yeah, no. This is, like... Yeah. Did I read this? I don't remember. I will read it again. I ready myself to face the guardian spirit as I remember it, ablaze in anger, its feathers stained with blood. Instead, as its figure begins to rise before me, all is still. Oh! So, hold on. So that's the paw person. That's Izume's body. Okay. Izume's corpse lies not at the floor as I expect, but cradled in the arms of the voice itself. The creature hangs its head placidly, as if lost in thought. Upon noticing my half their presence, its mouth opens in surprise. You have returned. By Phaeum's gift. Voice of the Sovereignty, I come as Izume's witness. Give me the words and I will pray. Why? Our time has nearly expired. You may yet retreat from this place and be free. But I won't. Please, give me the words. She has deceived you, injured you. She has brought nothing but misfortune upon you. Understand that in doing this, you surrender her to her will until the end of this world. I wonder how much you know about me, or about the circumstances that led me here. I'm wondering if, like, is that also Izume? Like, is this also, or not? Like, I'm wondering. Perhaps more than I do. Even so, let me explain myself. About a year ago, my daughter fell ill. Her affliction has no cure. I left home, in search of a miracle which I have yet to find. Her smile is all I have left, and now I must reckon with the possibility of never seeing it again. I don't know what to do with myself. I've tried to be a helping hand in Tarn, but... Alma's right. It's a bandage over my grief. I think this is no different. Even if my daughter can't be saved, even if the glimmer of hope I've been chasing is a fantasy, right now, I beg you, let me at least have the comfort of saving someone. Even her? Whoever Izume was before we crossed paths, I have no idea. But nothing she did to me, however wrong, was deserving of death. What a horrible way to die. The Sovereignty has the power to remake your world. Consider the world she will make. As... Aww. Can it be so much worse than this one? I don't know, man. An uneasy silence stretches on. Man's will is divine. Man's judgment is divine. Witness, speak the words. Restless soul by Sovereignty marked. To you I offer willing hands to toil, a willing heart to bear your name, a willing voice to praise, willing eyes to witness the end. So... like... To avert the death of the world, the builder raised a great tower, a new home for all humanity. But the true death of the world had not yet been born. Giant woman! Oh. Oh, we got a fucking, like, jester hat? Is that what I'm looking at? What's going on? Oh, boy. But the true death of the world had not yet been born. She had not yet reared up over the mountains, crowned in the glory of dawn. Her gaze had not yet pierced the hearts of the shield that sown fear in their depths. Am I gonna see eyes open? Oh, hey, girl! Oh! But her too! Oh. Okay. This is kind of crazy. I can't lie, bro. Oh. This would be an insane battle. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think she would have a fucking jester hat as a god. She looks kind of crazy. This music is bumping. Oh. Oh. Don't look so shocked. Didn't you come all this way to smoke me out?
This is the shield! Dispel this construct at once and...
I know exactly who you are, Theodore. But I guess you're still confused about what I am. I am a god marked by the Sovereignty. I am light and hunger. I will devour this world.
Can you at least wake up his daughter?
But there might be a place for you in mine.
Oh, what a face.
We both know how good you are at licking boots, Commander. Feel like giving these a taste?
Oh, open fire! Hear me? Fire now! At Langley's command, a burst of cannon fire rings out, but the assault falls like snow. Soft, then still, emptied of purpose at the unseen touch of the divine. A gentle lift of her head sends the onslaught soaring back. Oh. What's this? Oh, this is a flower thing. We ain't looking at that shit right now. Oh, man. Dude. God, help me. What have I unleashed? Oop. Heavy damage, sir! Your orders! Oop. Fall back. I'm not dying for this. Did you not hear me? Fall back!
I can't, sir.
The controls won't respond. Are we gonna see her face? Yep. He's made the divine.
Delicious. How delicious this is. The mosaic's finest scrambling like roaches. Langley's trying to look unbothered, barking at whoever's closest as if they can help him escape.
She's holding it like a bird on her hand. Oh, that's kind of peak. That's kind of peak.
But this is my domain. A promise of the sovereignty to come. A single thought is all it takes to hold him in the palm of my hand. Not even enough firepower to destroy your shitty little ship, Theodore. What did you think it was going to do to me? He says nothing, but I can hear the stream of curses sloshing around in his skull. Maybe death is what you deserve, but I want you to tell your bosses what's coming. I want them to hear it straight from your lips. Now go. The ship shudders and obeys, trailing off into the builder's waiting hands.
Domain expansion? The world is her domain.
Exalted. A voice calls from above.
The hell is that? Return in glory to my hall.
And I can see it, just beyond the parted clouds, the place where the sovereignty dwells. So that's where it was. As I am now, the heavens are well within my reach. Loic. I sense his blood run cold. My faithful minion. We've received an invitation. Shall we go? After a moment, he cloaks his fear in a smile.
As you wish.
When I first set foot in this place, it was enormous, bright, overwhelming. Now, the voice of the sovereignty itself seems so small, like a caged bird.
Seekers of the sovereignty, Exalted and witness, be praised. You have overcome the first trial. There's more than one. The first? This world cries out for a worthy sovereign. You have not yet realized the fullness of your vision, nor manifested it by your works. This taste of godhood is momentary. Until you overcome the remaining trials, you must continue to walk the earth as a human.
What?
Worry not. You shall draw power from the faith of those who pledge devotion to you. This witness, too, is your strength. So long as he lives, you remain immortal. Now, a second trial awaits the remains of Ericist. Go and triumph, Exalted.
Wait, no!
Aha!
I always figured that if I ever tried to go to heaven, I'd get thrown out. In a way, this is poetic, which doesn't make me feel any better. My borrowed godhood unravels around me, leaving me completely bare. I don't even have the will for magic, let alone the strength. I can only close my eyes and sink, small, pathetic, and exhausted enough to die a second time.
But you won't. That's birds chirping. What the hell? Ugh. Lowick lost in the sauce. True.
I wake in a patch of grass. No snow in sight. This must be it, right? The afterlife? But no, when I look down, I find that strange scar branching out across my chest, still glowing. My bare chest. I guess it makes sense that my glamour fell off when I died. A cream-colored coat lies draped over the rest of me.
Did you melt the snow?
This is when I'd usually get myself in order, a new costume, a painted face. But thinking about spending any effort on magic right now makes me want to go right back to sleep. Who cares?
Good morning.
Oh. He sits with his back to me while I slip my arms through the sleeves of his coat.
I can't make myself a new one. I've never had the knack for artisanry that you seem to.
But keep it as long as you like. I'm in no position to ask anything of you now. Where are we?
Who knows? If I had to guess, I'd say the Sovereignty flung us a bit further south of home than Tarn. Which was considerate, since we're most likely being expected there.
He pats the ground. Why don't you come and sit down, Yzma? We've had a long night. Why?
Why? What a look. If you're asking why I revived you, I had a little conversation with the voice about that. I'm relieved you missed it, honestly. I doubt you'd have liked to sit through all that sentimental nonsense.
Give me the short version.
I wasn't prepared to watch someone die. I saved you because I wanted you to live. To have a chance to seize your dreams, however selfish. That's all. But if I can disappoint you a bit further, I don't believe that everything you told me on the way to the temple was a lie. About the person you wanted to save with the sovereignty. I mean, even if it was yourself.
Then you're an idiot.
That's something I can live with. I've already told you what I want. If you didn't believe me, that's on you.
And from now on until the day I remake this world, you serve me. Don't expect any pity just because you tricked yourself into it. But if you make yourself useful, I don't see the harm in keeping an eye out for your sick kid Flower along the way.
Very kind. How shall I make myself useful, then?
Don't ask me that yet. I just want to sit here for a while.
Then that's what we'll do.
In the beginning, you looked to the horizon and foresaw the death of the world.
Wait, is Yzma a guy / boobless now that she's a god? Is she androgynous? It reminds me of Shiva being depicted as a man and a woman, or in between. Interesting catch. I didn't think about it like that. I think that might have just been, like, the modesty. Maybe I don't know if they would do modesty just because, like, we saw her, like, fully rendered boobs earlier, right? I feel like it might have been, like, a modesty thing because she's, like, naked right now. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like as we continue with, like, the story, we'll see fully, like, what goes on with that in terms of what comes out of her being, like, a god. I feel like now she's, like, still human, though, so her form is, like, still the same. Like, she went back to normal. So I think it really was just, like, maybe the art was just drawn in that way. But, like, interesting catch. To preserve life, you raised this great tower, this new home for all of humanity. Our mosaic. From the farthest reaches, you gathered every soul together into your embrace. But now... This is the builder, right? Now, your children are lost. They have forgotten your grace and your love. They have forgotten themselves. Seduced by the devil's voice, they wander in darkness, blind to your perfect vision. I ask now that you let them see. Let them behold you in your glory as I have. Return to us and set your world right, please. O architect of our refuge, Lord of peace. Merciful builder. Open eyes, open eyes, open eyes. Ooh, there it is. There it is. Yep. Okay, so we finished it. Okay. Alright, alright. Ismay is in a guy's body then. Well, I don't think it's that simple. I don't know. We'll see what goes on. We finished it though, it seems. I feel like Ismay's body is the same as it's been. Any changes in, like, shape will be revealed to us later, probably. As far as, like... I don't know, I mean, gods can shift bodies, right? Technically speaking, I mean, a lot of gods are, like, genderless, right? So, like, even if she was a god, she could, like, shift her body at will. So I wouldn't necessarily say that's, like, tied to gender in any way, necessarily. But also, I feel like she might maintain, because she, like, only recently is, like, attaining godhood, she's probably going to have a strong attachment, maybe not strong, but, like, she's gonna have an attachment to her current identity, right? She's gonna think of herself as, like, a cool, awesome goddess and, like, still be, like, a bit of a narcissist about it, right? So I don't think she'll, like, suddenly shift, like, body shapes. If anything, I could totally see her, like, like, giving herself, like, the more ideal body she wants. Her god form that we saw 2 seconds of did have, like, breasts. They were covered up, but, like, they were there. So I think it was just the angle of, like, of it being drawn that way, I think is what it was. I think that's what it was. It's still Ismay, just a different form. Yeah. I think, I don't think she's gonna be, like, changing, like, her gender in any way, or her, like, sex, I guess. I think she's gonna maintain, like, how she is, like, in this way. But even if she did change it, she has, like, no powers right now. She has to do all of the trials to even, like, do that. Ugh. Yeah. Wow. So I guess I did it. Okay, cool. To be continued. Oh, okay, cool. Preferences. Can I not, like, see the, good music, Toby Fox? Can I not see the fucking, like, the glossary and shit? I guess not. Man, I wanted to go back and read, like, the character profiles. I guess, like, I could pull it up by, like, hitting, like, a shit, like, ton of skips, but, like, eh. Ah. I think that it was sort of intentional to highlight the boobs earlier than draw pecs after transformation. Her godhood is feminine, but her humanity is masculine. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't think about it like that. Like I didn't notice that. Interesting. This will be something to keep an eye on, I guess. I will say, ggdg. Peak. They never miss. Art fire. Story fire. Character designs fire. Izme fire. Loic fire. Music. Toby Fox also never misses. Peak. Fire. Didn't see Prelude in the title. This is Heat Need More. Yeah. I checked their, I think, I don't know if it was their Twitter or their Blue Sky account, but they said that they were working on Chapter 2 right now. And they said that it was going to be better. So, I'm intrigued. This was pretty cool. I liked it. This was really good. I kind of loved it. I feel like I'd give this, like, a solid, like, 9 out of 10, you know? Like, this is really good. I really enjoyed it. I think, Loic is, like... I think Loic is, like, a good depiction of a character who's, like... who wants to always do good things and help people out, but he's not doing a good thing. Objectively speaking, he just fucked over the world, right? Like, he's just doing it for his own ego. So he's really nice, but it's, like, not a good thing that he is the way he is. It's not healthy, and also, like, he literally brought back this bitch who wants to fucking kill, like, everyone. Like, oh, I don't know if she wants to kill everyone, but she's extremely self-serving, and she, like, didn't hesitate to pull out a gun on Loic after, like, deceiving him multiple times. So, like, really, he's kinda being, he kinda, like, what are you doing, man? Yeah, Loic is not fully resolved. Izumi is still not resolved. I love this setup. Yeah, this is a really good setup. Really good prelude. Loved it. It was fire, heat, soul, out of 10, soul of sovereignty, true, soul, very soulful. Yeah, wow. I was wondering why the voice of sovereignty kind of freaked out, and was like, not again! Like, I don't know what was going on with that, but, feels like the start to a JRPG party. I could see that, yeah. I'm wondering what Izme wants to do. Like, she wants to be god of the world and all, but, like, what are you gonna do when you get the power? Like, you're just gonna kill everyone, and then what? Like, what happens next? Like, what are you going to do? Like, realistically speaking, after, like, an hour or two of doing whatever you want, alright? What now? Like, the whole world is your plaything, right? Like, what does she want to do? Like, does she have a goal? Like, is she just doing this for the love of the game? Like, what's going on? I think that she's probably also going to, I mean, this is kind of obvious because she said it at the end there, but she was, like, she's gonna help out Loic's daughter, so, like, his daughter's gonna end up, like, being saved through her, like, being a god or some shit. Which, like, thank God. Either that, or, like, he's gonna have to fucking, deal with the grief that comes from losing your child. And we'll see that, which would be terrible. It'd be good, it'd be, like, really well written, and, like, you know, I have no doubt about that, but, like, I sure hope Izme, when she becomes a god, like, cures his daughter's, like, super terminal cancer, or whatever it is. The terminal illness, I should say. I don't understand her motivation, but I thought she wanted the sovereignty of her money or something, but I think she actually wants power. Oh yeah, no, she definitely, like, wants power. You ship it. I've seen people ship them. I have seen people ship them. So I'm like, I'm curious, you know? I'm curious to see how their relationship will develop. Clearly he doesn't have a wife in the picture, or I guess maybe his ex-wife was where his daughter Lilia went. Oh, this is really good, man. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Dude, that gun twist was so fucking good. Oh my god. That gun twist was so fucking good. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm on board. I doubt they'll get together, but I still ship it. That's super fair. I don't have any opinions on them as, like, a ship. But I really like their dynamic. And I like that she's bringing out, like she's poking holes into his, like, general philosophy of doing stuff. Because he's just kind of like, I have to help people no matter what. You know? And then she's like, I'm a bitch. And then he helps her out anyways, so it's not like he's doing anything good, right? So he's showing, like, she's showing, like, the negative effects of, like, acting like that, right? Meanwhile, his effect on her is she's probably going to start developing empathy. She's probably going to be, like, a nicer person. Like, I think after this, right? Yeah. Guns, God, butterfly airship, peak. Yeah. This is kind of peak. It was pretty good. I kind of loved it. I think I'd give this, like, a 9 out of 10. Yeah. Soul out of 10, you know? Very good. Oh, wow. I'm glad I finally played this. I bought this, like, a while ago. So it's good to have this here. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I really wish I could go back to, like, read the profiles. I feel like at the end, Loic there, like, his profile changed, right? Low-key, I kinda wanna, like... Hold on. After choices, we don't have to... Oh, this might be, like, a holdover from, like, Renpai shit. I kinda wanna see. I'm gonna hit skip and see if I can get to, like, the end or something. I wanna see. Damn, yeah, no, her... Looking at where we started from... Damn, yeah. There. And then... Yeah. Damn, we went through a lot. Yeah, wow. Okay. Let me see, can I... Okay, so he's the florist. Owner of the Messenger, an unassuming flower shop favored by an eccentric clientele. Huh. Mr. Ard has garnered a reputation for his talent to convey emotion through floral arrangements with uncanny accuracy. Even the lower's great flower spells, the mosaic, the popo. Yeah, the popo. Oh, yeah. I really like the, So I really like tower structures, if that makes sense. Like, in, like, in fiction, you know, when you've got, like a giant tall structure and there's, like, a bunch of shit inside of it, I think that's neat. There's this anime manga called Knights of Sidonia. I don't think the plot is very good. Okay? I don't. But it takes place in, like a structure. Like a spaceship, like, pillar structure. And I think that's really cool. Sword Art Online, kind of sucks ass, okay? But I think the fact that it takes place in, like, a tower is pretty cool. I haven't really looked at Tower of God yet, but I also think that's pretty cool. You know, like, I think that having the mosaic, it's just, like, scratching my structural tower, like, itch. So that's, like, something that specifically really appeals to me. I like that. So I want to see what else, like, I want to see more of the mosaic and, like, what goes on in there. I want to see, like, more of the world outside of the mosaic, which we are going to see. We're going to see the south of the area of, like, Tarn, I think. Yeah, because I'm wondering, because if there's, like, the lamplight, which exists outside of the mosaic, then there's definitely other places with people that, like, have setups, and they've set up civilization, right? Like, at least at the lamplight, it was kind of abandoned because it's a snowy-ass area and there's not much to see. But there could be people who, like, have moved out and just are chilling now. You know, living with nature, etc. Yeah. Tower of God is insane. Yeah, I've heard the comic's pretty good. I've heard the comic is pretty good. The show, I've heard people are, like, not too, like, keen on, but, Oh, I didn't notice that it started snowing in the background here. That's fun. Sophie. Let's... Yeah, look at her. So, oh, see, yeah, look. She's got, like, boobs here, right? So, like, her structure is still kind of there. So... I will save here. We have another... The Witness! There it is! I was hoping for it! Yes! That's what I wanted to see. That's what I was looking for. That. I wanted to see that. As you wish. Sworn servant to Ismay, the Exalted. I wanted to see if we would have him be listed as the Witness. Okay. Ismay. The Divine. Oh, it's a two-parter, because she's like this and she's like that. Okay, that's kind of fire. Alright. I am light and hunger. I will devour this world. Potentially a greater threat to humanity than the devil himself. Loic, what the fuck have you done? Leah. The Dreamer. Does this mean skipping 2 weeks into the future? Loic's only daughter, a clever and spirited girl. Though she greatly admires her father and helps out in his shop from time to time, she aspires to become a famous writer someday. Cute! Baby. She's baby. Fuck this dude. Let's skip the pleasantries. I've wasted enough time in this pit as it is. A commander of the Inner Shield, Theodore prides himself on having achieved his prestigious rank at such a young age through hard work. And while his skill at artisanry deserves some credit, he would likely be stationed at Tarn as an outer shield patrolman if not for his family's considerable wealth. He seems to know and despise Ismay personally. There we go. Oh, he's literally me. Oh. As you wish. I like the change in, like, I like how, like, they all have the same, like, portrait, like, the same side view. And then, like, the change in the florist to, like, the Witness, it's kind of peak. It's kind of peak. Her hands draped over him like this? Maybe I'm also shipping this. Maybe. The way she's so, like... Look at this. The way she's, like, doing this? Damn. Maybe I do ship it. Maybe I do. I didn't listen. I was like, oh yeah, they have, like, a really interesting dynamic. And then, oh, her hands are kind of... They're kind of hovering over his boobs. I don't know. They're kind of... You wanna... I mean, he's a big guy, you know? She wanna grab a little something? She wanna get a little treat? She want a little fistful? Like, what's going on here? When they have imagery like this, it just makes me go, oh, that's okay. The hand trailing past the neck, over the shoulder, down, trailing down. Oh my god. This would drive me insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. This ggdg is really set from the rest when it comes to... Yeah, no. I love the way they use, like, colors. It's really good. This is so good. I've always loved their art. Like, I've loved their art for such a fucking long time, so seeing this is, like, so exciting, you know? I really look forward to whatever they've got next for the series. Like, this is pretty fucking cool. This is awesome. I love this. What the fuck, man? This is so good. Yo. Oh my god. Yo, like, this is kind of crazy. Oh, like, oh, we're doing it like that? Oh, okay. Maybe I also ship them. Okay. I see. I understand. Okay. I get it. Okay. I get it. I see. All right. Like, oh. Oh my god. She's gonna chew this man up! Alright. Yeah, and this is the end of the game. Yeah. This was also, like, a really nice, like, art. I really liked this. I liked how... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying here. I think this is, modesty, because she is completely naked. She's completely naked with nothing on. So I think that the cloak combined with the hand is, like, a modesty thing. I think this was meant to just conceal the chest. And also to conceal, like, the fucking horrible-ass wound in her chest. You can still kind of see, right? Like here, you know? Like the chest, right? Oh! 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 I see what you're saying. Oh! That's interesting. Oh! Oh! I see- Oh, true, you know? Interesting. Oh, okay. Wow, yeah, oh, wow. You know, earlier, the Builder, right? The Builder awakened, and the Builder was, like, a man. So I'm wondering, and the Builder was also technically, like, the god, right? So I'm kind of wondering if maybe that influenced this a little bit? Like, the way that she's being drawn here, maybe? I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on, but it's, like, definitely something to think about. Wow. Yeah, no, her neck is thick. What the hell? What if each trial is a different body? I don't know. I wonder. This could just be how it is, right? Let me see what happens if I scroll up. Like, we've got those boobs going on. Okay, I can't scroll that far back. Alright. My bad. How do I load? There we go. I wanted to scroll back up to, where, like, we saw other, like, where we saw more of her, like, as, like, a ghost. As, like, the fucking orange, like, you know, orange juice ghost. The fucking LCL liquid from Evangelion. Each trial's a different body. That would be interesting. I feel like it's gonna be mostly her, like, before turning into a god, and now her like this, because, there's her as, like, a woman, and then there's, like, the Builder, who was listed as, like, he and him, right? It'll be things to look out for. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, here. The chest. And then the neck being like this. And then the hair's not too different too, right? Interesting. Kinda peak. Really looking forward to whatever goes on next. Wow. Damn. Yeah, this is really good. Loved it. Really very good. Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of really good. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I like the storytelling style, not too many details on the lore, which leaves some mystery, really focused on the characters. I think there's, like, a very healthy balance of, like, lore and characters. Like, they feed you, like, crumbs, right? This is how, like, the ideal intro to, like, things go. Or this is how a lot of, I guess, introductions to stories go, where they focus on the characters and feed you crumbs about, like, the background, so that you can get invested in the characters, and then when you're invested, then they give you more lore about the outside. Yeah. I think I am really interested in the lore personally. I know we're going to get that. I think the characters are like really strong. They're really well written. I'm very interested in how the rest of the world is. I'm really interested in the lore. I want to see more of the lore. I want to see the world building more. I want to see what's up with the mosaic. I want to see what's up with the rest of the world. I want to see the state of the world after the apocalypse, like, fucking finished. I want to see a world map. I don't know if we're gonna get a world map, but I want to see a world map. Like, is this, like, Earth, or, like, what are we looking at? Like, what is the shape? Like, what are the land masses? Is this one big landmass? Is America still here? Like, or do we still have France? Like, what's going on? World map would quell your anxiety? A world map is really grounding to have. I would like to see it. The world map might make things worse just by showing me one fucking giant landmass and everything else fucking sunken or destroyed. Or in pieces. Yeah, I don't know. The way Loic talks, he was like, would a world that Ismay makes be worse than what we have now? Like, I think that's interesting. Also because we're currently in, like, a godless world in the game, right? Like, the voice of sovereignty is like, there is no sovereign. We're looking for one. Do you want to be the sovereign? So, like, I'm wondering, like, I guess it might be like a shithole there, you know? Like, outside of the mosaic. It might still be like a fucking shithole. I don't know. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it here. This is pretty good. I still got plenty of energy. I guess I would, like, low-key, I want to play a little bit more on stream, but I think I'll save this energy for, like, later. So, like, maybe I'll, like, stream again this week. Yeah, this is fun. I'm glad I played through this. Really good. Very good. Very fun. Visual novels are good. You know, I feel like I'm really glad that this, like, I got to read this, that I bought this, that I found this. I'm happy. Very satisfying to read. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Arriba Erchi. Oh, that's terrible. I just realized what you were trying to fucking do. That's terrible. We're not doing that. That's not gonna be a thing. That is not a thing. Okay. Yeah. I hope everyone has a good one. If you tuned in live, thank you for watching. And if you're watching this as a VOD, I hope you enjoyed this also. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Yay! Okay. Bye-bye.